es eso?
Are these undiscovered species, or something far older than humans themselves? Watch closely and decide for yourself.
Back up!
The secret footage leaked from Area 51, and people couldn't believe their eyes. A creature appeared, its wings huge, but its face looked like a rat. At first, everyone thought it might be a myth, but the details told a different story. This was no natural being. It was a lab creation. Area 51 had always been secret, but no one expected experiments like this. The video spread quickly, and people began asking, what else are they hiding behind those walls? Fallen Harpy. Recently, people in a small North Carolina town saw something they couldn't believe. A dark, creepy winged figure falling from the sky, struggling to fly.
Is that a person?
Hold on! Is it alive? Don't get too—
Its scary humanoid face and body freaked everyone out. Some said it was a witch, others swore it was a demon from hell. After a while, it just vanished, and people now think it was a sign that something bad could happen.
Back up!
White Dragon. This man was hiking in a remote area when he recorded something he could hardly believe. A massive dragon appeared in front of him, moving with a presence that felt ancient. Alongside it, two people were present, perhaps guardians or protectors of this secret. He uploaded the video, and it just broke the internet with theories. Some believe these white dragons have been hiding in high mountain caves or strange pocket dimensions, far beyond human reach. Others suggest it could be the result of a lab experiment. Whatever the truth, one thing is for sure, that the legends are still alive today. Witch Bird. A video circulating on social media shows residents of Catemaco, Veracruz, claiming to have captured a strange bird. To them, it was terrifying. A witch with the ability to transform into an animal. Witnesses said she gave herself away because she talked while flying, pretending to be a bird. Catemaco's long-standing reputation for mysticism only fuels these stories, making every unusual sighting a viral sensation that keeps people talking. Screaming Bird. A man was driving down a quiet, remote road when he saw something strange on a pole. It looked like a bird, but not like any bird he'd ever seen. It just stared at him.
¿Está viendo eso?
Eso no es un pájaro.
Mira la cara, qué miedo.
No se mueva.
Se está mirando. ¿Lo escucha?
Then, suddenly, it screamed loudly, flapped its wings, and jumped toward his car. He lost control of the camera, and the video stopped. People who saw it couldn't agree. Some say it was a ghostly bird. Others think it might be some kind of prehistoric bird. Either way, it definitely wasn't a normal bird. What do you think it could be? Unicorn Highway. A man was driving when he suddenly saw a white horse, but with a single sharp horn. That moment made it clear it was a unicorn.
Ora, pero ¿qué es eso? No manches, parece un caballo, pero no se ve normal.
Even the police rushed to the scene, and the sighting made headlines across the region. Then, as mysteriously as it appeared, the unicorn spread its wings and vanished into the air. Sometimes, heavenly legends walk right into our world. After that day, the road became known as the Unicorn Highway, forever remembered for this unbelievable moment.
No, trae alas, güey, trae alas. Virgen Santa, se está levantando. Neta, primo, esto está increíble, ¿verdad? De Dios que sí.
Almond sighting. A man was walking through the woods, never expecting his reality to change. He spotted a bird standing tall, its dark red eyes fixed on him. Thinking it was ordinary, he raised his camera. But what he saw froze him. The face resembled an owl, yet the legs were unmistakably human, ending in huge, bird-like claws. Terrified, he stopped recording and ran. Was this the Owlman, or West Virginia's Mothman, the legendary omen of disaster? Watch closely and decide for yourself. Dinosaur discovery. In a remote Japanese mountain, villagers captured something massive moving through the morning mist. Locals had whispered of strange sightings for decades, but this was impossible to ignore. The creature had sharp spikes along its back and a long tail, unlike any known animal. Researchers were stunned. Some suggested it could be a surviving dinosaur, a species thought extinct for millions of years. Authorities rushed in, closed the area, and made no official statement. Was it taken to a lab or left alone in the wild? The speculations stayed there. Mousebird. This video is going viral, and not for a good reason. It shows a strange bird that has left people disturbed. The creature appears to have bat-like wings, but a face that looks more like a mouse. The unusual combination has confused viewers and sparked endless discussions online. People are asking, what could have caused such an appearance? Was it a rare genetic mutation? A new species never documented before? Or something created through an experiment that went wrong? Let me know your thoughts. Peru Sky Beast. In the remote region of Peru, a tourist spotted a mysterious creature, a massive bird-like being with enormous wings and a narrow, eerie head. Towering at an estimated 3 to 5 meters, it was seen perched silently above a tree trunk, watching the landscape below. What makes this even more chilling is how closely the description matches the legendary Manananggal-type sky beings and the South American cryptid known as the Pistaco del Aire, long said to haunt mountain passes from above. Different cultures, same creature, or perhaps one ancient visitor, wearing many names. The mystery continues to haunt him to this day. Roof Demon. Late at night, a family heard their dog barking frantically on the roof. They rushed to check the security camera and froze. The footage revealed a terrifying figure, a humanoid being with bat-like wings and sharp horns, standing before their dog. It stayed only briefly, then let out a chilling scream and took to the sky. The family was left in shock, questioning whether they had witnessed a demon visiting their home, an ominous presence that appeared for a moment and vanished without a trace. Forest Griffin. In the woods of Germany, a tourist exploring the area captured something unbelievable moving between the trees. At first, he thought it was some new species of eagle, but the closer he looked, this was a griffin. Once believed to guard treasures in medieval times, many locals now think these creatures have been quietly living in the mountains for centuries. Soon after his video went viral, a local also reported seeing it after that, suggesting their hidden world may be slowly emerging. Beach Dragon. What if legends from the prehistoric era were not just stories? A new video from a beach left many people convinced that ancient rulers might finally be stepping back into our world. The footage showed a dragon, but it wasn't flying. It had washed up from the water, lying unconscious. Locals say the curse of the water had finally been broken, while others believed it fell from the sky, trapped between heaven and earth. The video ended there, showing only the dragon's motionless form. What happened next remains a mystery, as authorities quickly arrived and took it away. Mayan Bat. A strange terror unfolded when a driver accidentally took a wrong turn and ended up on a highway long closed by officials due to ongoing construction for years. At first, he thought he saw a normal bat sitting, but then the creature swooped close to his car before moving away, and in that brief moment, his camera revealed the truth. It was Camazotz, the ancient bat-like being from old Mayan legend. After this footage surfaced, the highway was officially abandoned, as anyone who encounters it is said to carry misfortune for life. Rockbird. The villagers all rushed in panic when a strange bird suddenly appeared, landing right in the middle of their village. At first glance, it looked like a turkey vulture, but as they looked closer, its face was unlike anything they had seen. Slowly, it became clear. It wasn't an ordinary bird at all. It was a roc, the mythical giant bird, said to snatch humans or animals. The video ended as the roc spread its massive wings and flew away, vanishing into the sky. Since that day, the villagers live in quiet fear, unsure if it will ever return.
This is Marta la bruja. Te lo juro que es ella.
Santísima Virgen.
Christmas Krampus. A homeowner was recording his Christmas lights to share with his family when something unbelievable happened. One of the window props suddenly moved. Then, boom! It came to life and ran into the nearby forest, ending the video abruptly. The neighborhood was left shaken, worried their holiday cheer might have invited something dark into their homes. Some neighbors whispered it was a real-life Krampus, a mythical figure watching the naughty during winter. Others suspected a mimic, a spirit that disguises itself as everyday objects and moves only when unobserved. Now, everyone is checking their own decorations, just to be safe. Kansas Moth. A Kansas City resident recently captured a bizarre video that has viewers around the world talking. On camera was what looked like a massive living moth.
Is that a moth?
But that's where the mystery begins. Some say it's just an oversized insect, while others believe it's the legendary Mothman, a cryptid that haunts shadows and foretells disaster. A few even suggest it could be something completely unknown. Guardian Dove. Late at night, a car's dashcam captured an unbelievable moment. A white dove suddenly appeared in front of the vehicle, forcing the driver to brake hard. Seconds later, a massive truck roared past, missing him by mere inches. The driver was shocked to see it. The dove hovered briefly, then flew away, as if it had guided him at the exact right moment. Was this just a coincidence, or was it a sign of higher power, a guardian angel protecting him? Let me know in the comments. Spy pigeon. A man was feeding pigeons on a quiet street when something caught his eye. One of the birds looked slightly unusual. Curious, he moved closer, and that's when he noticed the tail. Tiny chips and wires were visible, revealing the truth. It wasn't a real pigeon, it was a robot. Shocked, he quickly recorded the bird. The video went online, sparking theories everywhere. Some say it was a spy pigeon. Who sent it and why was it there remained a mystery. Pterodactyl wings. A villager caught a brief but shocking clip on camera. Just a few seconds, yet enough to freeze anyone watching. A flying creature appeared, moving in ways no ordinary bird ever could. Its wings didn't flap smoothly. Instead, they jerked unnaturally, like the video itself was glitching. Some say it could be a hidden species of bird. Others whisper it might be a cryptid, or even a pterodactyl, surviving secretly in the mountains for millions of years. Whatever it was, the truth is still waiting for you to decide. Gliding angel. A man was hiking in a hidden, remote area when he witnessed something incredible. From above, a figure began gliding down. At first, he thought it was a bird, but its huge wings and humanoid shape made it unlike anything he had ever seen. It looked like an angel, radiant and otherworldly. For the hiker, the sight felt like a direct blessing. He never revealed the location, keeping the sacred secret safe, a memory he would carry forever. Mining dragon. During a mining expedition in Mexico, researchers stumbled upon a discovery that could change the history of the country forever. Deep in the site lay a massive, beastly creature, motionless, yet undeniably real. As the team approached, shock turned into disbelief. It was a dragon, once thought to exist only in legends. This ancient being had clearly survived in hidden corners of the world. Experts suggest that deforestation and pollution may have driven it to this tragic end. The team is now carefully searching the surrounding area, hoping to find if any of its companions remain hidden, still alive. Phoenix sight. In Shanxi, China, locals witnessed a once-in-a-lifetime sight. A strange bird was sitting calmly on a pole. Well, its appearance was weird, as it had a mix between a peacock and a large bird.
哎呀，你们快看，真漂亮！
像画里飞出来的一样，这尾巴太长了。
吓得别动太大，这是不是个吉兆啊？
As people observed, excitement grew. They realized this was no ordinary creature. It was the legendary phoenix, known locally as Fenghuang, the Chinese phoenix, a mythical being celebrated for its purity and power. For them, it was a sign of good fortune, bringing hope and joy to the region.
大雪天来咱村落脚，
你看那眼睛金的，灵气十足。
我这视频得拍好，回头给村里人看看。
他叫了一声，听见没？
Flying Garuda. In South India, a terrifying sight appeared that made it hard for witnesses to believe their own eyes. High above a building, a strange humanoid figure. Then it jumped from the rooftop and flew into the sky. The creature had giant wings and legs shaped like a human's. To everyone on the ground, the sighting was unmistakable. It looked exactly like Garuda, the legendary bird-like being revered as the mount of Lord Vishnu. Seeing such a powerful icon glide through the modern sky felt like a direct blessing from heaven itself. Giant birds. A video shared by researchers online stunned everyone. Inside cages were enormous birds. Some looking like they had stepped straight out of the dinosaur era. Their size, colors, and strange features immediately set them apart from anything known. The only detail revealed was that they were found in the Amazon. A place already famous for extinct and undiscovered creatures. Scientists haven't even named these giant birds yet, leaving the world both amazed and unsettled. Baby dragon. This tiny, adorable creature is breaking the internet. Teenagers visiting a scientist's lab for a school project were shocked to see something unusual. Small, fragile, it was none other than a baby dragon. How did it end up there? The video cuts off before the truth was revealed later. The scientist explained it was the result of a lab experiment, and it had just escaped from a secret room. One thing was clear: labs are turning legends into reality, creating creatures straight from fossils.
Holy! Did you see that?
Four-legged bird. While exploring the remote depths of the Amazon, an adventurer captured a brief, astonishing clip. It shows a four-legged mammal, its body completely covered in bird-like feathers, moving through the dense rainforest. The unusual mix of mammal and bird traits left scientists stunned, struggling to classify it. To local tribes, this mysterious being is considered a forest guardian, able to vanish or even shapeshift into a bird at will. The short video sparked debates worldwide, but no clear conclusions were reached. Hen lizard. A farmer shared a video that quickly went viral, showing what appeared to be a hen, but something was off. While its body looked like a normal hen, its legs were strange, and its tail and face resembled a monitor lizard. Experts stepped in, suggesting it could be a rare hybrid between a hen and a monitor lizard, a combination that should not exist in nature. The video continues to baffle scientists and viewers alike, keeping the mystery alive. Heron hybrid. A man walking past a quiet house noticed a strange bird perched nearby. It seemed unusually alert, stretching its long neck and scanning its surroundings like it was defending its territory. At first, it looked like an ordinary heron, but a closer look revealed something extraordinary. A hybrid between an agami heron and a great blue heron. Its colors, size, and graceful stance were unlike anything he had ever seen. For a fleeting moment, the man felt incredibly lucky to witness this rare blend of nature's beauty, a sight most people might never encounter in their lifetime. Winged Mothman. A man shared a terrifying sighting on social media, capturing a strange winged figure on the highway. Its massive wings and glowing eyes made it impossible to ignore. Viewers quickly connected it to the legendary Mothman, sparking panic among online communities. After the video went viral, more people claimed to see the creature along the same stretch of road, and some even reported sudden financial troubles and health problems. If this really was the Mothman, it seemed to have marked its victims, changing their destinies forever. Anyone traveling that highway would be wise to stay alert. Giant buzzard. A newly circulating video is capturing everyone's attention, showing what appears to be one of the largest buzzards or vultures in the world. Perched atop a pole, it slowly stretches its enormous wings, revealing a span estimated at 5 feet. The sheer size of the bird becomes impossible to ignore as it dwarfs the structure beneath it. The moment is eerily still, giving viewers a rare glimpse of the true scale of these ancient scavengers and reminding us just how much of nature's giants remain hidden in plain sight. Hart's griffin. A tourist captured something that seemed impossible in the mountains. A creature with the body of a lion and the front half of an eagle came out of the cave. At first, he assumed it was a bizarre crossbreed, but soon it was undeniable. This was a griffin. Legends spoke of griffins guarding treasures, and now people wonder if such beings have been quietly living in these mountains for centuries. Could it be that human trails and constant exploration are forcing these ancient guardians to step into the open? Barn Pegasus. A homeowner was filming the area when the camera captured something unbelievable. Near the barn, a horse-like creature paced back and forth, but this one had massive wings folded neatly against its sides. Those who saw the footage immediately connected it to earlier reports of winged horses. To many, it was proof that the legendary Pegasus wasn't just a myth, but a living being. What's even more unsettling is that sightings like this are becoming more frequent. If this can appear near a quiet barn, maybe the next one will be at your doorstep. Hidden kiwi. You won't believe what a traveler found on a remote New Zealand mountainside. A kiwi, one of the country's most endangered birds, wandering freely. This species hadn't been seen in that area for years, making the sighting even more remarkable. With predators, shrinking habitats, and decades of decline, locals had assumed the kiwi had vanished from these mountains. Yet there it was, alive and exploring the wild. This rare encounter gives hope that more kiwis may still be hiding in untouched corners of the wilderness, quietly surviving against all odds. Forest griffin. A strange night vision video has surfaced showing what looks like a griffin, half lion, half eagle, standing by a small forest stream and drinking water. Its powerful lion-like body, sharp eagle beak, and massive wings make it look like something straight out of a legend. Some say griffins were thought to be extinct or purely mythical, but this sighting has people wondering if they've somehow returned, hiding deep in the forest all this time. Himalayan beast. A tourist exploring the Himalayan hills stumbled upon a sight no one expected. A massive dinosaur-like creature tied to a rock. It was desperately trying to break free. The creature's movements were frantic, showing both strength and fear, and the nearby mountain village with fluttering prayer flags made the scene even more surreal. This could have been a lost prehistoric species, or even could be a lab experiment gone wrong. Sky serpent. A villager captured a flying creature that left the entire village terrified for days. It was enormous, far bigger than any bird anyone had ever seen. As it drew closer, its strange shape became clear. A fish-like body with a long, dinosaur-like tail gliding through the air. Its movements were almost as if it didn't belong to this world. The villagers were shaken, wondering if this bizarre visitor had come from the sky as a warning, a signal that something even bigger was on its way. Andean condor. Up high in the Andes of Colombia, there's a bird that makes everyone stop and stare. The condor. Its wings are huge, and it glides through the sky like it owns the mountains. People here have always looked up to it, seeing it as a symbol of freedom and strength. Watching it soar is amazing. It feels like the mountains themselves are alive with this giant bird. The condor isn't just a bird. It's part of Colombia's culture, its stories, and its skies. Seeing one fly by is something you never forget. Rare forest ghost. A group of tourists exploring the Amazon forest were stunned by some amazing birds that seemed almost not from this earth. A local guide told them these were kagus, a rare species found only in the forests of New Caledonia. The kagu can't fly, and its soft ash-gray feathers make it almost invisible among the trees. Its elegant crest and eerie calls give it a ghostly presence, and it spends most of its time quietly hunting insects and small prey on the forest floor. Well, I would love to see it one day. Mountain owl. An explorer recently captured rare footage of a giant Eurasian eagle owl in the Alborz Mountains of Iran. These owls are truly impressive. Their striking orange eyes, powerful wings, and long feathered tufts on their heads make them look almost otherworldly. They are top hunters, able to take down prey much larger than most other owls. They prefer rocky mountains, cliffs, forests, and remote spots where they can stay hidden during the day and hunt at night. Honestly, seeing one of these up close would probably make anyone rethink staying out past sunset. Chernobyl mutation. A video recently surfaced online from Chernobyl, showing something truly bizarre. At first glance, it didn't look like any animal anyone had seen before. Its body seemed like a strange mix. Maybe a mutation, or a combination of 2 or 3 different animals fused together. The eerie silence of the abandoned area made it even creepier. Who knows? Maybe Chernobyl is still hosting creatures no one was ever meant to see. Stream dragon. A man standing near a quiet stream captured something truly shocking on camera. At first, it looked like a small reptile, but the closer he zoomed in, the more unbelievable it became. The creature had a long, slender body, tiny clawed legs, and what appeared to be delicate wing-like structures folded along its back. Its head was sharp and narrow. It looked almost like a tiny dragon. Could dragons still exist, hidden from the world? Well, this video might just be the proof we didn't expect. Forest fairy. The deepest forests sometimes feel like gateways to things we were always told weren't real, just as a forest officer discovered during a routine patrol. As he glanced up into the trees, a tiny winged creature caught his eye, perched quietly on a branch. Its delicate, almost human-like form left him stunned. He was looking at a fairy. For centuries, folklore has tried to explain these beings. Some see them as guardians of nature, others as descendants of ancient gods or even fallen angels. Perhaps the trees aren't just trees. Maybe they're doors to a hidden world, waiting for those who dare to notice. Winged frog. A local was walking by a small stream when he noticed an unusual sight, a tiny frog with wings. Its delicate, wide wings looked almost like those of a butterfly, far too big for its little body. A flying frog shouldn't exist, yet here it was. Some say it could be a rare mutation, perhaps caused by polluted water. Others believe it might be a strange mix of species nature never intended. Whatever the truth, this incredible sight was a clear reminder. Nature still holds secrets that can astonish us at any moment. Cecropia moth. A woman opened the window of her room to let some fresh air in when a strange insect suddenly flew inside and gently landed on her finger. She had never seen anything like it before. It was large, with soft reddish-brown wings, delicate white patterns, and feathery antennae that made it look almost magical. She recorded the moment and uploaded the footage online. Soon, viewers identified it as a Cecropia moth, one of the largest and most beautiful moths in North America. What she first thought was a strange insect turned out to be one of the cutest and most fascinating nighttime visitors. Secret messenger. Outside an official building, a pigeon was spotted carrying something unusual. Its feathers weren't ordinary. They were marked with tiny, intricate symbols, almost like ancient writings. The bird didn't seem like just any ordinary pigeon. It moved with purpose, like a messenger on a secret mission. People who saw it realized the markings weren't random. They were deliberate, a hidden message from a world long thought erased. No one knew who sent it or why, but the strange pigeon made it clear. Some secrets refuse to stay buried, even in the modern world. Tree watcher. A man stepped out of his house for a walk when something unusual caught his eye. He noticed a creepy figure sitting on the branch, perfectly blended with it. The shape was so well camouflaged that it was hard to tell where the branch ended and the figure began. No one in the neighborhood could clearly identify what it was. After that sighting, people started avoiding that tree at night, choosing to keep their distance from whatever might still be watching from above.